Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. My name is Eric Pate. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Racing with Eric Pate. I'm your host, Eric Pate. And welcome back to another episode of, like I said, Let's Talk Racing with Eric Pate. Now, I'm going to go off the topic of racing for a second. For two quick seconds here. Well, not really seconds, but more like minutes. So, the first thing I'm going to mention is Corbin cannot make it tonight. He was supposed to be on the podcast tonight, but the problem was we have our inspector in town right now, and he has yet to hit for corporate at the place we both happen to work at, and he is the general manager of the place, and I'm a shift lead, so he's probably more focused on that, and he probably needs to be focused more on that than talking racing, which he knows probably nothing about. Sorry, Corbin, if I called you out in this video. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about here is, only reason why I'm bringing this up, because this is about 90 minutes north of Atlanta Motor Speedway, northeast of Atlanta Motor Speedway, where today a 14-year-old gunman opened fire on students and teachers, and killing 4 teachers and killing a couple students. I don't like talking about this stuff on my channel, but today I felt like it was appropriate because it happened probably not too terribly far away from Atlanta, and that's where we're taking action this week. And then NASCAR. Only question I want answered, because I bet he put the gun in his backpack or something, is where did he get the gun from? That's the only question I'm asking for this video, is where did he get the gun from? Otherwise than that, that's all I'm asking. Actually, the 2 questions I'm asking is why he did it and where did he get a gun from. Anyway, let's get now chit chat about that bullcrap. Let's get into it. So, normally we start off with the Cup results, but today we're gonna start off with the Xfinity results, because Xfinity at most is gonna take us about 5 to 10 minutes to talk about. There's no wreck of the week or controversy of the week. I decided that this week specifically, we don't need my analysis for that. We certainly don't need my analysis for the wreck of the week, which is the Blaney Truex wreck, which also kind of ties into the controversy of the week. So, we're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to have that in today's episode. If we don't have a wreck of the week next week, we'll have 2 wrecks of the week next week with the Truex and Blaney wreck from last week. So let's get right. And then we're going to go through the Cup results. Then we're going to individually. This is why I think this week's episodes can take a little longer, because we're going to individually kind of talk about. We're going to individually look at each stat of the playoff drivers. We're only looking at positive stats, so if you don't see DNFs, don't be surprised. Because we only are going to talk about the positive stats, or stats I consider positive, in this video. My picks, and then what my final bracket looks like. Now, I am going to say how far these drivers are going to go. And I have them sorted on, the first 4 slides are the guys I have going to the championship 4. Next 4 is round of 8. Round of 12 is the next 4 after that, and the last 4 drivers are the drivers I see are eliminated in the first round. I am not going to tell you, though. I want you to think about, between the first 4 drivers, which I'm just going to go ahead and tell you who they are now, of Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, and I think Christopher Bell. I want you to think about on who I chose to be our champion in 2024 for the NASCAR Cup Series. Yeah. Blaney, Bell, Reddick, and Larson. Be right back, guys. I need to make a phone call. Okay, so I didn't have to make a phone call. What happened was, earlier today at my work, I swear I smelled something that was on fire, and around the area, well, what happened was something else has happened, and we finally found the source. Somebody finally found the source. Anyway, let's get into the results regarding the Xfinity Series this week. So we're going to start off with the Xfinity Series, which is what's Sports Clips Haircuts VFU Veterans for Foreign Wars to Help a Hero 200. Christopher Bell was our race winner. Cole Custer second. Third was Sheldon Creed. I feel bad for him. Fourth, Chase Elliott. Fifth, Sammy Smith. Sixth, Jesse Love. Gisbergen seventh. Eighth, Chandler Smith. Ninth, Austin Hill. 10th, Justin Allgaier. 11th, Graf Jr. 12th, Ross Chastain. 13th, Parker Kligerman. Carson Kvapil. 14th. 15th, Noah Gragson. 16th, Josh Williams. 17th, Jeb Burton. Sieg. 18th, 19th, Matt DiBenedetto. Brennan Poole. 20th, 21st, Ryan Ellis. Kyle Sieg. 22nd, 23rd, Leland Honeyman. David Starr. 24th, Corey Heim. 25th, 26th was Anthony Alfredo. Edge Allmendinger. 27th, 28th, Sim Mayer. Greg Van Oss. 29th, 30th, Garrett Smithley. 31st, Jeremy Clements. 32nd, Brandon Jones. 33rd, Chad Finchum. 34th, Blaine Perkins. 35th, Riley Herbst. 36th, Parker Retzlaff. 37th, Kyle Weatherman. 38th was Joey Logano. Our stage results for the race was Christopher Bell was our stage 1 winner. Second, Austin Hill. Third, Allmendinger. Fourth, Parker Kligerman. Fifth, Sheldon Creed. Sixth, Sammy Smith. Seventh, Justin Allgaier. Eighth, Chad Finchum. Ninth, Cole Custer. 10th, Chandler Smith. Sheldon Creed was our stage 2 winner. Christopher Bell second. Third, Allmendinger. Fourth, Sammy Smith. Fifth, Justin Allgaier. Sixth, Cole Custer. Seventh, Austin Hill. Eighth, Parker Kligerman. Ninth was Noah Gragson. 10th, Chase Elliott. So the current Xfinity playoff standings, I have not worked in any scenarios yet. I would do that for Bristol, and actually, I just go ahead. I just say the scenarios. Actually, for now on, Justin Allgaier, Darlington, Michigan, Chandler Smith. Phoenix and Richmond. Cole Custer, Pocono, Shinvig, Gisbergen, Portland, Sonoma, Chicago, Austin Hill, Daytona, and Atlanta. Now, these are places they have won. Jesse Love at Talladega. Riley Herbst at Indianapolis. Now, for the guys who are currently on the outside looking in by points, Sheldon Creed should basically lock himself a spot after this weekend. Win or no win, he's going to lock himself a spot in this weekend. Edge Allmendinger should also lock himself up a spot, win or no win. So that will put now Parker Kligerman still has some work to do. Sammy Smith plus 10. Ryan Sieg minus 10. Brendan Jones minus 132. Anthony Alfredo 149. Now, the Cookouts of the 500 race results. Now, if you see names that is not highlighted in red and black, but highlighted in the colors I've chosen, which were red, black, yellow, or white, but you see them highlighted in blue. That is because this was the cutoff race for the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs, which means the 16 drivers highlighted in blue are our 16 drivers who is going to go play. He's going to go try to play in Phoenix. Has a shot to go play in Phoenix. Well, not really a shot to go play in Phoenix. I mean, they have to get through the next 9 races. Next 3 races to even to make to what I call the wild card round. Like, typically the playoffs, the first round is wild card round. NASCAR playoffs, I consider the second round as wild card round because we got a road course and we got a super speedway. Well, we also have a road course and super speedway in round 1. So, actually, I would say this year, round 1 is all wild card. Why? Well, we also have a short track. What are we supposed to say? We have a short track. We have a super speedway. We have a short track. And we have a road course in round 1. Same thing in round 2, except for the short track one. Because the one race that is not a so-called wild card race, I will be attending in Kansas. Let's do this. Chase Briscoe was our race winner. Kyle Busch second, Christopher Bell was third, fourth Kyle Larson, fifth Ross Chastain, sixth Chris Buescher, seventh Denny Hamlin, eighth Joey Logano, ninth Corey LaJoie, 10th Tyler Reddick, 11th Chase Elliott, 13th Austin Cindric, 14th Brad Keselowski, 15th Austin Dillon, 16th Bubba Wallace, 17th Todd Gilliland, 18th Daniel Suarez, 19th Alex Bowman, Ty Gibbs 20th, 21st Harrison, 22nd Ricky Stenhouse, 23rd Zane Smith, Eric Jones 24th, John Nemechek 25th, 26th Shane Van Gisbergen, 27th Justin Haley, 28th Michael McDowell, 29th Daniel Hemrick, 30th William Byron, Josh Berry 31st, Noah Gragson 32nd, Carson Hocevar 33rd, 34th Kaz Grala, 35th Timmy Hill, 36th Martin Truex, 37th our defending champion Ryan Blaney. Now, I only did it for the race results, so the stage results, they're going to be the colors I mentioned earlier. Real quick, Kyle Larson swept both stages, so second Bubba Walt. Crap, hold on, I hit wrong key. Chase Briscoe was third, fourth Tyler Reddick, fifth Christopher Bell, sixth Denny Hamlin, seventh Ty Gibbs, eighth William Byron, ninth Josh Berry, 10th Chris Buescher. Our stage 2 results. Kyle Larson, like I just mentioned, swept the stages. Hold on, I gotta fix something. Kyle Larson was first in stage 2, second Chase Briscoe, third Denny Hamlin, fourth William Byron, fifth Christopher Bell, sixth Ty Gibbs, seventh Josh Berry, 8th Tyler Reddick, 9th Bubba Wallace, 10th Brad Keselowski. Now, let's go ahead and let's take a look at now, you saw 16 names in blue. We can talk more about them. Now, this is how it's going to be between now and by the time we get to the championship race in Arizona. So, names here currently above the cut line will be in green. Names currently below the cut line is going to be in red. Now, if I bold a name in green, hey, automatically it's going to be like just like they like the playoff spot. They automatically advance to round 2. I'm hoping to bold a name in green this weekend. If not, I hope I get to see Kyle Busch wins. Kyle Larson, with 2040 at the point reset, is our now a points leader. Christopher Bell, 2,032 points. Tyler Reddick, 2,028 points. William Byron, 2,022 points. Ryan Blaney, 2,018 points. Denny Hamlin, 2,015 points. Chase Elliott, 2014 points. Now, this is how many total points they have with the point reset and everything. So, how they did the points reset, actually, hold on one second. Brad Keselowski, 2008 points. Now, they do a point reset when they reset the point. They take your playoff points, the amount of playoff points you gain, including the however many extra you got, because the top 10 gets extra playoff points, by the way. And here's the deal. Here's the deal, though. Here's the dealio. So the top gets, the first place guy gets 15. We'll discuss which one it is. Hint, it's not Kyle Larson. It is one of the top 4 names I read first. So, yeah. Anyway, they take your playoff points in the number 2,000 and they add however many. And now, when the points reset at the beginning of each round, they take the amount of playoff points you have gotten so far throughout the season with the playoff points reset with each round. I am going to add one thing real quick. The championship round, the 4 drivers are zeroed out at 5,000 points. Let me say that again. The championship round, all drivers. So if the championship 4 happens to be Larson, Bell, Reddick, and Blaney, all their points are zeroed out at 5,000, and it only depends on where they finish in the race. Anyway, keep going with who our playoff field is. And I forgot to put it on by paragraph, but who freaking cares? Joe Logano, 2007. Austin Cindric, 2007. Daniel Suarez, 2006. Alex Bowman, 2005. Chase Briscoe, 2005. Harris Britton, 2005. Tad Gibbs, 2004. And Mark Truex, 2004. This is as of right now of what they look like. So, yeah, we'll have a bigger look on what everything's looking like when we get down with Atlanta on Sunday night of what the point standings look like. Next, I think it's time to get into now more in depth of the drivers. Now, this is from right now, letting you know that I grouped the drivers. So the first 4 slides are going to be the 4 drivers I have going to Phoenix. Next 4 slides are drivers I have just missing out in Phoenix, which are the round of 8 eliminations. Next 4 after that is round of 12 eliminations, and then the last 4 are a round of 16 eliminations. And then after that, we'll look at my playoff bracket, and you can see whose name I put as the champion. Let you take a guess between Larson, Bell, Reddick, and Blaney. I'll reveal it to you at the end. So let's start off with Kyle Larson. Let's see what's his stats like for the season. Yeah, he made 25 starts. Top 10s in 13 of those. Top 5s in 10 of those. Average start was 9.2. Average finish 13.6. 5 poles at Richmond, Martinsville, Texas, Iowa, and Chicago. He does have 4 wins on the season at Vegas, Kansas, Sonoma, and Indy. And far as I see him going, like I said, he's going to the championship. He missed the Coke 600 to participate in the Indianapolis 500. So that's why he only had 25 starts versus the last 15 guys who has 26. Christopher Bell, 26 starts, 15 top 10s, 9 top 5s, average start 11.308, average finish 15 on the dot, 1 pole at Kansas, 3 wins at Phoenix, Coke 600 in New Hampshire. For this, he's going to the Final 4. He has had a little bit of reputation the last couple of seasons of being a little bit dangerous in the playoffs. So, if you're thinking about sleeping on Christopher Bell right now, don't. He's going to the championship. Tyler Reddick. Hello. Like I said, 26 starts. 18 top 10s. 11 top 5s. 9.538 starting. Average finish, 11.154. He has 2 poles at Darlington and Indy. 2 wins at Talladega, Michigan. For this, he's going to the Final 4. Oh, he was our regular season champion. Ryan Blaney, the 4th guy I have going to the championship. Again, 26 starts. 11 top 10s. 5 top 5s. 11.846 start average. Average 15.08. 1 pole, and it was at the Bristol Spring Race. 2 wins at Iowa and Pocono. For this, he's going to the championship. I might add, Blaney's our defending champion. But now we're into our round of 8 elimination, guys. 26 starts for William Byron. 13 top 10s, 8 top 5s. Average start 14.577. Average finish is 9.385. Pulls 1 at Circuits of the Americas. So far, only driver this year who won from the pole. 3 wins at the Daytona 500, Coda, and Martinsville. So far, I think he's the only driver who has won from the pole this year. Somebody can fact check me on that. That would be awesome. Actually, let's go ahead and fact check myself on that. I'm pretty sure William Byron's the only guy who has won from the pole in 2024. I'm 90% sure he's the only driver who has won from the pole this season. So I'm fact checking myself on that right now. Okay, exhibit races don't count, but Ty Gibbs and Joey Logano on the same day won from the pole. But they were in the All-Star and All-Star Open, so that doesn't really count. Yeah. He's the only driver so far this year who has won a race from the pole. Like I said, with exception from the All-Star Open and an All-Star race, where Joey Logano and Joey Logano and Ty Gibbs won from that race from the pole. Furthest he's going around of 8. Danny Hamlin. 26 starts, again. 12 top 10s, 9 top 5s, average start 10.077. 15 of average place. 4 poles this year at Phoenix, Nashville, Fall, Richmond, and Michigan. 3 wins at Bristol, Spring, Richmond, and Dover. As you can see, I put an asterisk next to the Bristol win because of what I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I think it was. Was it between Daytona and... Was it between Michigan and Daytona, or was it between Daytona and Darlington? I said something about how Denny Hamlin had, like, his Bristol win no longer counts towards playoffs, but luckily with the wins at Richmond and Dover, they luckily count. Furthest he's going is round of 8. He's going to use that same phrase that Dallas Cowboy fans, you know I'm about to say. It's going to be his year. It's not. I don't think so. Maybe if he goes on a little bit of a tear in the playoffs, we will have a totally different reaction when round 1 ends. If he starts the playoffs really freaking well, which I don't think is going to happen. Anyway, Chase Elliott, 26 starts, like I said, 12 top 10s, top 5, 7. Average start 11.115. Average finish is 11.615. No pole so far this year, surprisingly. 1 win at Texas. And I think he's going to go to round of 8. I didn't know who I was going to actually put into going into Phoenix between him and Blaney and Bell. But because all 3 of those drivers have had, in the past couple years, when they made the playoffs, they will look like they're not the strong ones until the end of the season. I mean, Chase Elliott, I didn't even think that he was going to be the 2020 champion. I thought that title was going to go to Harvick. But holy hell, in 2020, Chase Elliott, when we started the playoffs, went on a lot. If I remember right, 3 of the last 5 races were won by actually Chase Elliott, and including Phoenix, and he ended up being the champion. So, anyway, Joey Logano. Last driver we have to talk about for round of 8. 26 starts, 8 top 10s, 4 top 5s. Average start 12.846. Average finish 18.346. Poles 3 at Daytona, Las Vegas, Sonoma. 1 win at Nashville. Versus he's going round of 8. Now the 1 win at Nashville came and he barely had enough fuel. He technically also has 2 wins on the season, if you count his All-Star win where he fucking just spanked the living crap out of the field in Nashville. So, Joey Logano, we're probably about to go to a couple good tracks for Logano. I mean, Logano has quite a few wins at the Glen in Xfinity Series. He has, I think he has one win at Atlanta. And he does have a couple at Bristol. So he could easily win one of those 3 races. And then Talladega has been a great track to Logano. And Kansas has been a great track to Logano. So, anyway. Austin Cindric, his teammate, 26 starts, 3 top 10s. Top 5's 2. Average start, 15.57. Average finish, 20.615. No poles. One of those 2 top 5s was 1 win at Worldwide Technology, where Blaine went out of gas. He's going around 12. That's where I think he's going to go. Daniel Suarez, 26 starts, 6 top 10s, 2 top 5s. Average start, 19.923. Average finish, 18.308. 0 poles this year. His 1 win came at Atlanta in a photo finish between him, Blaine, and Kyle Busch. Furthest he's going is round of 12. Alex Bowman, 26 starts, 12 top 10s, 6 top 5s. Average start 15.192. Average finish 15.385. 0 poles. 1 win came out the Chicago when we had a time-shortened race at Chicago. Furthest he's going was round of 12. He hasn't really done anything to impress me lately, so to even put him in the round of 8 even. So our last driver, Ty Gibbs, 26 starts. Well, last driver in the round of 12. 11 top 10s. Top 5 is 7. Average start 11.308. Average finish 14.592. 2 poles at Charlotte and Pocono. 0 wins, but for the ones that we have no wins, I'm going to put their best finish with 2nd at Darlington. Furthest he's going is round of 12. Now, I think we're into our round 1 eliminations. Right. Keselowski, 26. 26 starts, 12 top 10s, 8 top 5s. Average start, 18.5. Average finish, 14.115. 0 poles, 1 win at Darlington. I don't think he's going to go very far in the playoffs. Honestly. I think he's going to be out. He's a round 1 exit. Chase Briscoe, 26 starts, 7 top 10s, 3 top 5s. Average start, 16. Average finish, 17.423. No poles this year. I don't think he has no poles in his career. The 1 win he had was at the race we had Sunday night at the 7,500. Further he's not going very far. He's probably going to be out this round. Same thing with, did I do Harrison last? I thought I did. Hey, I swear I did him before Truex. But 26 starts, 9 top 10s for Martin, 4 top 5s, average start 12.577, average finish is 17, no poles, no wins, and his best finish is 2nd at Bristol to Denny Hamlin. He's gone round of 16. Now, last season, I don't think Truex is going to win the championship. I hate to say it. I don't think he's going to go very far in the playoffs unless he pulls off some miracles unless he wins Bristol, or he wins Watkins Glen, or he wins Atlanta. So, Harrison Burton, 26 starts, 2 top 10s, 1 top 5. Average start 25.346. Average finish is 25.692. No poles. Only reason why he got in the playoffs was his 1 win at Daytona. And he's not going to go very far in the playoffs. I hate to say it. So what does that tell you? So let's take a look at what my final bracket looks like. Harrison also, as we can see, has the worst stats out of all the drivers. I mean, if one of your 2 top 10s is a freaking win, if one of your 2 top 10s this season is a freaking win at a track where you're going to be basically playing bumper cars the whole time, you really think you're going to go further than round 1? I mean, that's what happened to Michael McDowell a couple years ago. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the playoffs before I show you guys my bracket. So we're still gonna have up to 40 car field in each race. Reason why some people are still racing for jobs and whatnot. The 16 drivers will have a yellow windshield versus black one where their name is. If you win a race in playoffs, you'll automatically advance. The bottom 4 at the end of each round is eliminated. When the championship 4 is decided, the highest championship finisher in Phoenix is the champion. In parentheses, I put you can ask Ryan Blaney. Why? Well, Blaney so far is the only Cup Series champion in the last, 10 years since we started this playoff system. He did not win the race in Phoenix last season to win the championship. Ross Chastain got that title. So Blaney won the championship last season by doing that. Anyway, why don't we take a look at my bracket. So this is what my final bracket looks like. So, as we said before, Truex, Burton, Briscoe, and Kozlowski are out in round 1. In round 2, Gibbs, Bowman, Suarez, and Cindric are out in round 2. And then in round of 8, I had Byron, Elliott, Logano, and Hamlin out, which left me with Larson, Bell, Reddick, and Blaney as the final 4. And Tyler Reddick, to me, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the 4 drivers I picked why I think they should win the championship. Kyle Larson has pretty much been on strong ever since he joined Hendrick Motorsports 3 seasons ago now. And, I mean, he's been 2022 and 2023. I think 2022, he easily should have gone to Phoenix. He got eliminated by Chase Briscoe by 1 point from going to the round of 8. And he dominated in Homestead. Larson did. And he easily should have gone to Phoenix and go fight for the second championship. And I think he would have said something to Logano during that race. Last season, he finished runner-up to Blaney. And Blaney, I felt like, was determined to win the championship last season. So, that's why I feel like Larson has the best shot. Christopher Bell, first of all, is our defending Phoenix winner. Like I said, has become pretty dangerous in the playoffs the last couple of seasons, and he can make a statement. Now, he didn't really get a fair chance last season in the championship race, and he made the championship 4 due to he blew a brake rotor. Not even a third into. No, they were just done with. They were a little over a third of the way done with the race. So, Tyler Reddick has been the most consistent driver of the 4 recently. And there could have been easily a couple more races Reddick should have won. Nashville, Darlington, I feel like I'm leaving out a couple. Almost won Richmond. And then Blaney, he's going to be he's a defending champion. And I didn't see him win the championship last season when Bell, Blaney, Larson, and Byron made it. I saw Byron, but Blaney, as soon as Blaney took over the championship lead in that race, there was no looking back. Like, basically, I felt like Larson, Byron, and Bell. Well, okay, Larson and Byron, they couldn't get back around Blaney. Now, I said Bell, but that was because, like I said, Bell wrecked out of the dang race, and not even a third of the way in. Well, actually, we were just a little over a third of the way in. So, and then Blaney won the championship. So, but I feel like Tyler Reddick's going to add that word to his fire suit. So my picks for Atlanta. The names in yellow are playoff drivers. Names highlighted in black are non-playoff drivers. Chase Elliott does have a win under the new configuration in Atlanta. Joe Logano has a win under the new configuration. William Byron actually has 2 wins under the new configuration. And Ryan Blaney. I felt like these 4 drivers are the 4 best to pick from the playoff drivers, and the 2 best non-playoff drivers that I'm still going to put as my main picks were Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain. I just felt like those 2 drivers have the best shot to win this race. And I think the driver who's going to pull off an upset is Corey LaJoie. I mean, he's been here a couple of times on Atlanta to try to win this race, and I think this year it could happen this year. Anyway, thanks for listening for Let's Talk Racing with Eric Pate. Wow, on 35 minutes. Holy crap. I thought it was going to take me longer. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, favorite. Be nice, cool, be awesome. Eric Pate, don't deal with the hates. Check flags in the air.